Guam Regional Transit Authority Interim Executive Manager Felix Dunca says the past 6 months have been challenging for his agency. In fact, Dunca mentions due to funding limitations, their patrons that ride a total of 26,000 times per month will see some schedule changes on July 1st and for the next few months. He notes GRTA's board of directors didn't want to cut hours, so they plan on cutting a number of buses.
So previously, we were operating on a 5-7 schedule. 5 buses for fixed routes, 7 buses for the paratransit. So that has changed. Now we're going on a 5-5 schedule. 5 buses allocated for fixed routes, 5 buses for paratransit.
Dunca adds Sundays and holidays will continue without any bus services. He explains GRTA only has $940,000 from a federal grant to sustain itself until the fiscal year ends. As for the route times, there will be a break from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., but regular hours should be consistent. Dunca reassures the public all routes will still be serviced.
So the hours, our first run is 5:30 in the morning, our last run is 6:30. We have not changed that.
Okay.
And then the afternoon hours again is the return trip back home from work. Sure. And things of that nature. So we try to gear the transit system to those critical hours.
Dunca adds the Transit Authority is working closely with the governor's office. He also says it's still premature to know if all buses will be restored when the new fiscal year begins. Looking forward, he remarks $1.5 million in federal funds has been set aside to procure 4 to 5 new transit buses for next year. He says the board will be meeting with a consultant today to go over those specifications. Meanwhile, GRTA Board Chair Mayor Ben Gumatata says he is frustrated with their funding issues. He mentions he is begging lawmakers and the governor to find a way to resolve this money issue.
And that's what I hate to do, because the poor people need this service. A lot of them cannot drive at all to begin with, and they're handicapped. The service is a must.
Likewise, frequent GRTA patron Bernice Tovis is frustrated with paying to ride a bus and receiving a lower quality of service. She hopes different lines of buses will be streamlined soon.
I would like to ask the governor and the federal, because the bus is a federal funding, why is it that they cut down the bus, for Sanku, MHI, and Club and Bird? It is not fair that the Department of Administration will get so much of $1.5 million, and then we are lacking of transportation.
In the meantime, Dunca says he recognizes concerns of transit riders, but GRTA can only provide services if funding is available. With rates to possibly go up next fiscal year and more federal grant opportunities on the way, he has hope the agency will see improvements.
So as we go down this road of rebuilding and redefining the transit system, you have these doors opening up for future funding. And these grants they're not your multi-million-dollar grants. Some of them could be $500,000 and things of that nature. But the fact is that these doors are now open for us to move forward and take the transit authority to the next level.